Hi everybody, it's Pam from Central California. It's so nice. I wish I could show you. It's a very nice overcast day. Yesterday it rained a little bit. Of course it got sunny again, but we should be nice today in the 70s or so. So I'm very excited. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm thinking if I bring you down farther. I have the new thing. Thank you, Juanette. The new thing that mounts to the wall. Oh, this is so great. But I'm going to figure out, I need to just bring it back now. My fingers won't go in here. There we go, like this, like that. Okay, there we go. That way I can see that I'm in the thing. So anyway, yes, Juanette, I got that, the ceiling mount. My husband put it in. You guys, it's the best thing ever. If anyone records using their, like the iPhone, my iPhone's is the new one. So it, you know, has a great camera on it. This thing is a really great arm that you screw a plate into the ceiling, and it's magnetic, and then it has a nice silver pole on it that holds your camera, and then the pole just magnetizes and sits up in the top, so it works so perfect. And then if you want to, it can go all the way up so it's out of your way, or you can even take it down if you wanted to, like just take it down and put it to the side. So it really clears up things, because I had another arm thing that came from the side or whatever, you know, and then you always had trouble with it being in the way. So this is just perfect. Anyway, guys, I have some things to share with you. I want to share with you a couple journals I bought, talk about those shops. I want to share with you something I'm doing for my best friend. And then, and I want to say that if anyone is subscribed to Rachel's Journal of Stitchery class, or her Facebook page, and everybody shows their pictures and stuff, can ask questions or whatever. I don't know, about 6 months ago, I accidentally bought a book twice, and so I just gave it away. Well, I bought this the other day, and I thought, oh, I love this, because look at it. It's called Daydream Journals. Look at how wonderful it is. Just so, it's so amazing. And I'm sorry about the light. I don't know if I could. I don't have the ring light on here. I don't know if I can put a ring light. I just got to figure that out. And I have the window is all open, but because it's overcast, it's causing a shadow. So I'm so sorry. Anyway, so what I want to do is, since I've gotten so many new subscribers, and hello to all my new subscribers, I'm going to give this book away. And so what I'm going to do is if you would like this book, comment on this video, and then probably in a day or two, I will, I'll probably give people a chance to look at it, you know, so I won't do it tomorrow or anything. And I'll do the random chooser thing, and then I will give this book away, because I want to say thank you and hello to all my new subscribers, but also I thought it'd be really fun to share this. And so it's about the journals. I thought, this is so cool, and I thought, wait a minute, Daydream Journals, I think I have this, or maybe it's the second one, because I thought, how stupid, I'm not going to buy it again. But yeah, I bought it again. But it's a great book. It'll be a fun book to give away. So I'm giving that away. This video, I might not say anything else about it, because I might forget. Oh, please. What happens if I go like this? Let's see how this looks. Well, it doesn't have the shadow. Well, it does if I come over here. Oh, come on, son. Oh, well, guys, I hope you can see well enough. What was I saying? I might not say anything else about it, because I'll forget, but it's on this, what you call it, this video. So yes, look how good. It's fun. So whoever does, you know, if you would like it, you do journals and you like it, then by all means, I need you to comment, and we'll see what happens. So now I'm getting another thing ready here, because at least for once, okay, I did this video yesterday. I didn't like how it turned out. I seemed not coherent. I don't know, it was bad. So I'm going to, you know, I'm doing it again today. But what I want to do is, okay, over here I have the list of what everybody's name is. Okay, so first of all, I did a swap with Laura at Yaya's Journals. All this will be linked in the description. And I love her journals. They're very much like Rachel's and mine, just because you can see that she watches her and she's influenced by them, by her, by Rachel. And she doesn't have a YouTube. I don't think she didn't the last time. I don't know if she has one now, but I don't know if she has much traffic to her shop. And I just wanted to encourage everybody again to go and look and maybe purchase one of her journals. She has, I think, a couple of them in there, and she's working on 2 more. But I went ahead and purchased this one, and I'm going to show it to you guys and talk about it because it's nice. And so, first of all, look at this beautiful brooch right here. Oh, I love it. First of all, my birthday's in September, so look, September's the color, so that's the color of September. So that's nice. Okay, let's see if I can get this off. I had to retie it, so this is my tying, not hers. So, that's what I did. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, there you go. So she just wrapped this sari around here a couple times, which is very nice. And this is a journal. I think this is an antiquity book. Pretty. She might have gotten it from Rachel. She lives in Bakersfield. I want to say it's up the street, but it's like an hour and a half. But, it's in the valley here, San Joaquin Valley, and we have nothing. You can't find anything in the valley. And if you find something in a store, they want all kinds of money for it, which is ridiculous because no one's going to buy it except for someone like us. And they don't have the ones that are really old. They probably think they're, priceless. So anyway, so this is her. Let's look at the spine and stuff. Look how pretty that is. Very, very nice. And we're going to look at it now. I have you zoomed in pretty well, I think, so you can see everything. And I hope I don't have to do this again. I did this an hour yesterday, and I watched probably half of it to make sure. And I thought, I don't like how that sounds. So, and do it again. So she has a lot of blue in here. I don't know if she names her journals or not, like some do. I don't know. So... but I love the colors. I love the birdies. Truthfully, one of her other journals she has for sale, she has my favorite digital in there that Rachel has done. And so I almost bought that one, but it was the brooch that brought me over to this one. So anyway, so she's got a flip out here. Oh man, I wish this was not so shady right there. So I'm just going to kind of flip through it so you guys can see her work. This is original. And she does a lot of original ephemera in her stuff, just like I do. And so I like that about her. So I wanted to say, too, that I had an idea the other day that I would like to... This is fabric. Isn't this wonderful? Fabric there. And an old advertising card, which I love. And... But anyway, so this past year I'd been pretty sick and I had to spend a lot of time. I'd get up and do things and then I was just too weak to do other things, to keep going on. So I would lay down and I'm not sleepy. I'm just fatigued, just couldn't do stuff. And so I would watch, YouTube. And so by doing that, I came across a lot of fun channels that are encouraging. Not necessarily all journal channels, but, just channels. So I thought I would share some of that. And so that each time when I do something, if I can remember, I want to share. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? I want to share so that, we can all be encouraged. Sometimes you want to watch something, just lay down and veg out and watch something. And tell you the truth, a lot of this stuff on TV is so bad. I mean, oh, look, it's another one. 36 different sizes. And, oh, here, I think this says something funny here. The acme of perfection. That's what that says. I think that's hilarious. Okay. This is one of the old, either it's an original one or a reproduction of those German... I had it on my tongue also over here. So they're embossed and sometimes they have glitter on them. They're kind of fun. It's very fun. This is fabric. Look how fun. And so I'm going to talk to you about my best friend's site. And when I get to that, I will, I'm going to talk about that. But right now, this is Yaya's Journals. And she's on Etsy, Yaya's Journals. I'll have a link in the description. And she doesn't have a YouTube, I don't think. And if Laura, this is Laura from Yaya's Journals. Laura, if you watch this and you do have a YouTube channel, then let us know in the comments. And so look I love all the colors. I've always loved green and blue together. And I love birds. You guys all know that. So excited. The birds are coming back. So I saw my first white-crowned sparrow. They come back. They leave in the summer. I haven't seen a junco yet. I'm really upset. I want to see the junco. And I think I saw a western bluebird out there, but it was hard because they fly around so fast. So I'm excited. They're all coming home. This is another one of those. I love those. This is an authentic ephemera. I was thinking the other day how funny it is that that we make journals and we put in there old papers that other people threw away about 100 years ago or whatever. Wait, don't throw that away. We need that. Okay, so this is glued down, I think, because I think I accidentally pulled this up here, so I will fix this, Laura, because I thought this was. I thought it came out, but this is what comes out. So I will fix that. And that's my fault, not her fault. But yeah, pretty. She's done a lot of sewing in here. She sewed around here. So that's nice. Oh, I love this paper. I buy, she probably looks like she buys a lot from Rachel too. I buy a lot. But most of these things I usually give away or put them in my journal. So I don't keep a whole lot of it myself. And so when I buy something and someone has stuff like that in their journals, I'm so excited because I'm not going to pull it out. So here's a nice, from 1917, I'm thinking. Cute little postcard with pictures. And here's a nice official letter. Let's see, I'm going to look at it kind of close here. Man, I can't believe the shadow. Really, guys? Oh, you know what? I'm going to pause you, I think. Well, I know somewhere you can put on the flash thing, so hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. So I got the flash on, so that should make it not be quite as bad. And then for some reason, it zoomed in really far. So I'll go down to 0.5. There we go. Okay. So this is an original letter. Very nice, very nice. And I'm not trying to be rude because I just have so many things to say. And like the last time I did this video, it was an hour, 50-something minutes. So I kind of would like it to be a little shorter if I could. Okay. She's got lace on here. I like that. Another one of these guys right there. I love this polka dotted sari. I don't recognize I recognize some of them, but not all of the digital, so that's kind of cool. I think that's fun too, when I can't recognize it. Okay, we have another one here. And she's got a really pretty, real pretty ruffle right there. Okay, so I'll have to come back through this because I'm trying not to waste time. I don't know. I'm sure you had something in here, and I think I must have taken it out somewhere, so I'll find whatever it was. I'm so sorry. I'm lame. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. These are paper. Like over here, we have a nice, cute tag. And I saw Wendy do this technique, and I really liked it. To do this kind of a band that goes across this way. And then she's found some really cute cards here. Nice, but these are different, which I'm always into the different. So I'm trying to see. I tried yesterday to see, but man, my eyes. Can't see if they're cigarette cards or if there's something else. Anyway, super pretty. I like that a lot. Over here, look, she's got some black ones. Check this out. Very nice. And I've never seen those before. And, oh man, let's see if I can see it up here. I can't see what that says. I can't read it. I need something like, I need that visor. I have two visors, you wear and you put it down and everything's magnified. Okay, like that. No, did that? Oh, it's still on. Okay. Another postcard and another, this looks original. Yes, it is. 1904. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so we've got everybody's canceled checks from 1904. Oh, if they could only see us now. We don't even get our checks back. I don't know about you guys, but I don't even get, they don't send our checks back. And they don't have cool stuff, stamps and stuff like that on there anymore. Fabric again. I really like how you did that, Laura, the fabric on the sides here. And then fun stuff, just paper, safety pins on there. Laura also struggles with her health, and so I just thought, you know, I wanted to go buy one of her journals and just encourage her. So this is original. I don't have time to look at what everything is, so I'll do that all with myself. I'll do it with myself. Okay, goes in here. So she has, it looks like there's 3 signatures in here. More here, just more things in here. Very nice, very nice. I like this. She has a hole cut out here, and then she put a, you know, put a flower in there and put vellum or tracing paper or something over it. So, you know, you can't, it's not from this, but it's, I love this. So probably be stealing that idea, Laura. I love this digital. Very pretty. And here we have, there's stuff in here, and I'm not going to open it. Not trying to be rude, it's just I'm going to share several things at once here, which I guess, if it gets too long, I guess I could just break them into 2, but I kind of want to do these things before I forget altogether, because I've been forgetting everything lately. This is pretty. I love the rose there and this rose. Oh, I love the rose postcards. And it's nice because I'm not tempted to take out some of the journals. I take some of the stuff out. Excuse me, I have to get a drink. I have really bad asthma too. This, I know Juanette does, and so I feel for you, Juanette. But the more you talk, the drier and more scratchy your throat gets. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, sometimes I take everything out, some of the things out. So when I use the journal, I put my own stuff in. Other times, if I'm going to keep it for more inspiration, then I don't take everything out, you know. So this one right now is going to be inspiration. Not, you know, if some time comes along and I have to, and I need a journal for something, then yeah, I can use it. But I have a lot of journals like this. I mean, I buy lots of journals from other people. Yeah, funny, I don't really like my journals. I like other people's journals. So pretty dried flowers in there, super cute. Another rose, and then just other ephemera in here, just like this. Very nice. So this is it. You guys go over and encourage her some. She's new, you know, not new, but I think I might be her first comment. I was very honored to be your first comment, Laura. So I like to encourage those that, you know, we all struggle in one way or another. So Laura does a great job. Okay, so that's Laura. I want to talk to you about, before I do this other one, I want to talk to you about my best friend. Now, my best friend's name is Marta. I call her Marty because I've known her that for over 30 years. Let's see. Oh, I've known her a long time, since 1979, I think. I met her when I worked at one of the theaters. No, we got married in 76. No, so it would have been 75 I knew her. So, you know, it's a really long time to now. I'd have to do the math. So I don't want to. But anyway, she has a very successful blog. Her blog is called My Big Fat Cuban Family. All this will be down below. She has an YouTube that has that she's called. Her YouTube channel is Marta Darby, Marta Darby, Darby, and she has like it's sort of association with her blog. So she has a blog too that's called, or said you the blog. I said I said to you the blog. But she also has a website called, a Etsy store called Marty Darby Designs. And she has some really cool subway art in there and stuff. And she can, what's the word I want? She can customize it to you, and or it has just, but she's a Cuban American. It's a Cuban American blog. She was born in Cuba and had to flee Castro in the 60s. And so, she has, most of the blog is about Cuban type things, but about her family and cooking. She has a lot of wonderful, in fact, she has a wonderful recipe on there. I want to try some kind of, was it a cake with espresso in it? I don't know, but something like that. And her YouTube has little shorts where, how they do stuff like make, like they like to make Cuban coffee, and it's sort of like espresso, only has tons of sugar, you guys, in it. But, she does a really like a thing, I think her daughter, I don't know, one of them does it. Her daughter does a lot, and they put it on the site. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I wanted to encourage you to check out Marta Darby. And like I said, she'll be in the comments. She has nothing to do with journaling. And I want to show you, now I don't do this anymore, so please don't ask me. But before I started journaling, I did a lot of jewelry making. I did silversmith type things. And I made her a thing called, she calls it her mother's ring. I don't know what I called it originally. But so every time she gets so let me show you. It's on a long chain, and then it's this cute little ring here. Let's see if we can go in a little bit more. Oh, there you go. So it's a little ring here. On the ring, it's all sterling silver. On the ring is all of her family, grandkids, kids, and spouses. So what I do is I stamp their name on there and then put the year they were born, and then I put the birthstone of whatever, of the kid or whoever it is on here. And she has a big family, as you can see. She has 4 kids. Let's see, and how many she just had another grandkid. That's why when she has a grandkid or something, she asks me to add another charm to it. And so she just had a grandson, so I'm going to add that to it. And she wants everything to look different and eclectic, which is kind of fun. So a lot of this, like this is a real sapphire that was just in the rough, it's not polished or anything. So that's kind of fun. This was an antique. It's like when you had was it after World War II, I guess? Just a moment. It was after World War II. And so it's, how when you buy stuff that was made in Japan after World War II, it has a, it just says made in Japan. I don't know, it's a thing. So I'm going to say that's what it's going to be, the late 40s, 50s. And what this is a lamp worked glass, handmade glass, and it's so pretty. And this store I had, where I found it on Etsy years ago, they had like 15 of them. That's all they had. And I bought them all. And I've never, ever seen this kind anywhere else. So that's on one of hers. Let's see, which one is it? It's on... Oh, she has one for herself, and her birth date is it May? Yeah, her birthday's in May, and so, I think it's probably the emerald, but, so pearl. So, it's real fun. So this time, this child was born in, just right now, in October. And so, let's get this out. So I got... This is what, what you do is I cut, well, first of all, I stamp. So this is they call this wire, even though it's flat. It's called wire. And this is what, because on the other side, see, this is what that is. And so what I do is I stamp the stuff on the back, and then I have to cut it and file it to get it not so sharp, and then put a hole in it, and then have it patina it and all that. So and I'm going to write it down, Marty, so that I don't know if she sees my blogs, or my YouTube, but so that she doesn't have to keep sending it to me all the time. She doesn't like doing that. But I'm going to, because I want to make sure they match, they're long enough. So I'm going to have to write it down and hope I don't lose it somewhere, because I don't want to lose it. But anyway, so that's that. But I've got these stones. I was so tickled because these are from the 20s to 30s, and it's called Opal Glass. So I'm hoping you can see. The light's still on, looks still shadowy. This is Opal Glass, and so if you look through Carnival Glass or Opal Glass, you'll find things like this. And let's see. Oops. I'm hoping I can hold it up like this for you to see a little bit. There's flashes, because that's why they call it Opal Glass. There's flashes of different colors, like especially there's like a pinkish reddish color. So both of them, this looks better down here. If I roll it around, maybe you can see, I don't know if you can. But that'll be the birthstone I'll put on there for opal, because it's also turquoise, I think, too. I think I looked for some turquoise too, but I think I'm going to put this on there. But I'm waiting for some other stuff to come in. Now I lost the one. Where'd it go? I have two of them, just to make sure which ones I like. Oh, here it is. And what I will do with this is a sterling silver piece of wire. And I believe this is, so the smaller the gauge, the thicker it is. So I'm thinking this is going to be I'm thinking this is probably 20, because some of them are too thin. This is a thicker wire that won't break on her easy, but I have to put a ball on the end. And how you do that is you get a torch out. See me with a torch. And I make it really hot, and then it will ball up right on the end. As soon as you get it to the size you want, you dip it in water, and then it's done. And then, of course, I would have to get all the fire, all this stuff. It's like this, but that's no big deal. So anyway, so I just tell you that was my life before. And so I think you guys should check her out, because you know why? She's oh, let me tell you some more about her. She got COVID back when we were all like, in COVID. I'll let you look at this wonderful thing here. And I'll tell you who did it in a minute. But so look how pretty this is. Oh, look. I should bring you up some more. I guess we're up pretty far, huh? Well, I have to move it around a bit for you to see everything. Anyway, so she got COVID back when COVID first started, and she had to be hospitalized and was on a ventilator and was like that for 10 days or 2 weeks, some big long amount of time. My one friend who's a nurse said, that they rarely recover from that when they've been that sick. And she's a year older than me, so she's not young. And so, yeah, we're all happy she didn't die. But before that, her blog was very successful from the point of view that she was in with Disney. So she got to go to every Disney premiere. She got to go to junkets where the stars come to talk about the movie. And she was able to be there with Thor and Loki. And I was so jealous of her because, Thor and Loki. She'd send me pictures on the slide, because a lot of times they don't want you to take pictures of them. And she was trying to take pictures. Or she sent me one where she was, I think, posing with Thor. And I thought, oh, and I texted back to her, you make me sick. Anyway, yeah, so, and she got to go to the White House, and they, I guess the White House lumps in the bloggers, the Cuba with the Latina, so Latino bloggers. And so, I guess each person's like that. She goes, I'm not Latina, I'm Cuban. Anyway, yeah, so she got to go to the White House when Barack Obama was president, so that was kind of exciting. And so, but now, I don't know, since she was sick and there was a shutdown, I don't know what's going on with her blog, but she's very popular in the Cuban world, and so she has a lot of her recipes are all Cuban inspired. She makes them wonderful arroz con pollo, chicken with rice, and oh, it's so good. Although she tends to be very, what's the word? I don't know if all Cubans are like this, but she doesn't like spicy food. Like, I love the Mexican really spicy stuff, like, jalapenos and everything. I love that. That food is more bland. So when I make her dishes like that, I add spicy stuff, but it's very good. So her recipes are good. She had a little cookbook, and like I said, so just check her out. you know, just telling you something if you would like to watch things that are wholesome. And, you know, if you feel like you're laying in bed like me, you don't feel so great, you want to watch something, and you've watched every YouTuber that does it, you know. Sometimes I put on the journalers just for, you know, while I'm laying there, but sometimes I don't like to watch it because I want to be more attentive to it. Whereas if I don't feel good, I can sit and watch something like someone making her espresso stuff and not have to be, you know, so in tune. But, you know, I'm just saying. That's my new thing I'm gonna do for a while. This is a lovely slow stitched. Okay, I'm gonna try and move you now. It has a thing right here. I'm learning. Oh, here we go. Let's go like that. Okay, so I think you can see a lot of it here. I'm trying to see. I don't think you see the bottom. Well, there's the bottom. Oh, yeah, you can see the top. Okay. So this is a journal that Brooke at Recreations by Brooke made. She has a YouTube and an Etsy store. Same thing, Recreations by Brooke. I love her. She has her YouTube channel. She actually does some teaching of different things she does. And she does a lot of lives where I thought, you know, in one way, it's way easier to do lives than to record it, because I always record it and go through it and make sure I didn't say something really off key, or like I called something, you know, something different, called this red and this pink red or something dumb, which I've been known to do things like that. And so, but when you do a live, I could do all this live and people could talk to you or not, or you could say, I can't really answer people now. But if you do a live, then it just goes automatically up, and, you know, you don't have to, you know, read, you know, you don't have to load it up and do all that stuff. But I don't think I'm good at doing live. Anyway, Brooke goes live, and she does a lot of things. In fact, one of her things she taught, she put on this journal. I'm very excited, and I'll show you when we get there. But so this is slow stitch. We're going to do a swap in February, I believe. I told her I needed time because I'm slow. So we agreed on February, we're going to do journal swap. But I just love her work. I love these colors. So she was working on this, and she had one that someone asked her to do, and she was making another one also. And so luckily I know where she is. So I contacted her and said, hey, can I claim that one? Because I love what the theme all is on the inside. And I love, of course, you guys know, I love slow stitching, and I appreciate everyone else who, you know, does slow stitching. So yeah. And she said yes. So I was very excited about that. So this is the journal from her. And here we go. I'm going to hit the phone because you're way down there. Okay. When the light's on, right? How come I have to keep looking at it? It's over there. Still some shade, huh? Okay, so over here on the side, she has a wonderful pocket here that's pink crocheted. A lot of these fabrics are from the Pioneer Woman, and I don't know where you buy them, but I bought a few from Etsy, the Pioneer Woman. They had some people sell fat quarters, and they're really beautiful fabrics. They're just vibrant and well, the ones I bought like red and blue ones, sort of like this. I think, I think she cut out, I remember watching her live. I think she cut out some, was it this one? I think she cut this one out of one of the fabrics that she has. So it's a very beautiful fabric. Okay, let's go back to here because, you know, okay. I hope you guys can see. I guess if I was doing live, you could tell me you couldn't see. Okay, so anyway, so that's a note from her. And then Brooke also enjoys Rachel. And so this is one of Rachel's weekly challenges because I recognize it because I did some of those too. So thanks, Brookie. Okay, so then here we go. And the theme of this is sort of botanical, but it also has vintage sewing stuff in here. And so I really like that because I like sewing. So we're going to go. She has, I'll wait till I get one that's blank here. See, like this is, I think they're telling you how to reupholster the chair. And so this is some of her jelly plate that she does. And she did it with the Distress inks, I guess. what I like about it is it doesn't feel like when I do it with paint, you know, it's very it's textural, and you know, it feels like paint's on there. But this is really nice. It just feels smooth and nice. So I'm gonna try this. I might even try it with that liquid watercolor paint I have, that watercolor ink, I think it's called. Here's the other side to that. This is looks like an old newspaper, but it's rag paper because I think it's from it's 18 something, and the date will come up somewhere here. But it's rag paper, so the stuff doesn't come off like newspapers we used to have. But very nice. I just love it. I love the rag paper. I like your tabs. Thanks, Brooke. These are great tabs right here. The music paper. It says somebody's digital. I don't recognize it, but I like it. And this opens up. Look how pretty that is. Very nice, very nice. Now this right here, see, her and I shop from one of the same girls too. Johnny at the Junk Journal shop. She has a lot of online sales, you know, usually about once a month or so. And so she gets stuff like this. Like this is a vintage, or no, antique. It's going to be an antique ledger page. Here you go. Here, I thought I had a dress somewhere, but I'm not sure. Oh, 1916, see. It's kind of weird because it's better paper than a lot of the early 1900 is, you know. So it's interesting. Must do something different for, it's nice. They must do something different for this versus book pages, because book pages get very brittle. Now, since I told you I went through it once, so I'd already taken this out of right here. It's a long pocket and super cute. So they're just sitting here because I got to put them away. 1856. And so it's rag paper. It's very nice. Over here, another one of her jelly plate and some nice tags. And I like too that she did a lot of the tags she made were pictures of stitching. So I like those kind of digitals as well. Rest of that chair one. Look at this. American Girl Sewing Machine Instructions. Do nice. It's important not to lose them. But see now this is old, but the paper, I can tell it's going to be brittle. It's funny how some of the papers just don't last. But so here's a sewing machine. Cute. Hand wheel. Hand wheel. I mean, did it have a presser foot or anything? When was this? Anyway, really nice. I like that. Another tag here. See, all stitching digitals. I love those. This is some more jelly plate. Staggered pockets with, I like it, see, stitching. I like that. Very nice, very nice. Sewing machine course. More jelly plate here. So she's got some rusted safety pins. I bet she has a tutorial on her site rusting the safety pins. So if you're interested in that. And here is a pretty picture. And then beautiful florals. Don't tell me. Altered paperclip. See, it came to me. Very nice. And then this opens up like that. She's cut the side of the page, and then a really pretty tag right there. Put this back like this. There's some stitching here. Love it. I have this book too. I don't know if I have any pages left. Another large tag that goes in here. This folds out like this. And then this is the tag. Love that. Pretty ephemera paper. She might have printed this one, it looks like, but it's on newsprint paper is what they call it. Very nice. It feels original, but I think it might have been on newsprint. Let's put it so we can see this pretty writing. Okay, more jelly print. Another tag here. But look at this. See, I could use this for how they've done it if I could copy the page and then transfer it onto something I'm sewing. So that would be fun. Nice. Oh, look, an original one. Yes, thank you. I think it feels like it's original. Thank you, Brooke. Now this I could actually have fun using. And my son got me for my birthday one of those light things. So instead of holding something up to, you know, a window or something to trace it, I have a light box thing. I haven't used it yet, so I guess I should get on that. My birthday was, what, a month ago, so yeah, I should get on that. Oh, now this is her tutorial she did recently. Sewing beads on the side of a page, and I just love that. And so, like, see over here, check this out over here, how it looks. Just love it. And here she's got a embossed. I was wondering if you got this here in America, Brooke, or if it was one that Jeannie sent you from Canada. But I love it. She's embossed it there, and it's just like she made a tag out of it. It's kind of like the swatching we do, only it's like, you know, it's from the paint store or from Home Depot or one of those. I wonder if it says where it's from. No, I don't see it. The stores will probably quit having these because they'll figure out us journalists are going to go get a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, we need we need to check out some of these colors for our painting. But instead, excuse me, instead we're going to, you know, do it for our journals. And here's a nice, like, handwritten thingy. This was the 60s, I think. Yeah, 65. Okay. That looks like a bird, Brooke. Maybe I will doodle this into a bird, put little legs on him, and put a little wing there and a little crown maybe on him. I'm going to do that. Okay. She just glued it on here. Corrections, explanation of stitches on page 2. Refer to plate on page 5. Explanation of stitches on page 4. Refer to the plate on page 3. Very nice big tag that goes in here. I like how you did that, Brooke. How this is, how it's like how you glued it down. It's like a Polaroid. I just love this. I love her fabric tabs. This is nice. Wouldn't this have been fun for one of the prompts on Rachel's Journal of Stitchery, or one of the, I think it was the first or the second one, and probably not the second because that was more Christmas, but this was like a cottage. Remember she had us do an English cottage or something like that or an English garden. This would be perfect to have done something like that. To do a video and show you what I've been doing on my Rachel's Journal of Stitchery Volume 4. I don't want to add it on here because it's just going to get too long, I believe. Let's see, what time is it? So it's 31 minutes. I'm halfway through, and I still had about 10 minutes or something from the beginning to add on. So yeah, see, it gets long. This is a flip. Flips out like that. Very nice. A message to art needleworkers. I think I said before how much I loved slow stitching because you don't have to be perfect. When I sewed before, you know, if you sew a quilt or if you sew an outfit, it has to be perfect, because if it's not perfect, it's not going to fit, or it's going to mess up the symmetric of the quilt, you know. So if you're trying to, you know, do a famous, a famous block or something and you don't do it exactly, then it's not going to work out. This is more of that paper. And then here's a little German. Don't you love German font? I just love that. And then another piece of ephemera here. Opens up. Flippity flippities. This is nice. Oh, and then she did something so cute. She has these 2 postcards and they're old. This one is from 1907. It's a picture of calla lily fields. And I believe it's it's in LA, but in California. But it's so funny because there's none of these anymore. There's no, look at this guy right there. What does he look, it looks like he has a bathrobe on out there. Look at him. See, look right there. Or something. Anyway, if it's in LA, like I thought it said somewhere, there's no way that it's there now because LA is pretty much a trash heap now. Oh, look over here. Huh. Okay, so, and then she got another one from where she lives. And so I thought that was really cute. And here's where she lives. I'd rather live here, but it's wonderful. I dream to live somewhere like this. Well, not right here, but in Maine. I think she lives in Maine. I hope that's right. If not, it's on the East Coast somewhere like that where there's pretty things. And I love the flowers. Check it out. Wait, now is this, are these curlers? No, spool holder. Huh? I thought they were the heat, because doesn't this look like they're saying it's hot? And so I thought they were roll up, heat up roller things. But no, it's for spools. I love this kind of stuff. When I did my husband's coffee book, and I think I might have a video several years back on the channel here, and I did him, he wanted a journal, believe it or not, and he wanted coffee themes because he keeps all of his notes about, because he loves coffee. He has 1 million different types of coffee maker. If there's a new way to make coffee, he's buying the thing. I mean, Turkish, he has everything. Some kind of, I think Turkish, one of them you cook in sand, and he's got something with sand, and you put the thing in, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he has it all. But I had bought a bunch of these patents, whatever, I think they're called patents, and for different coffee makers, which was kind of fun. So I love those, that kind of stuff. Here's a butter sheet. I have this too, because we both got it from Johnny. Here is a little flippy. Opens up like that, like this. You have a tag here. And then this guy goes, whoop, opens up just like, oh wait, like this, like that, and like that. Like, that doesn't bother my dyslexia at all. Okay, this Brucella. Now, I think these are the same people that still, oh, looks like a cross-stitch pattern. Kind of cross-stitch. I think, I could be wrong, but I think they're the ones that you can still buy flannel kits where you can make those flannel stockings that have beads and sequins and everything on them. Super fun. I love those. I think it's this company. Still must make them. I used to do kind of cross stitch in the 80s, 70s, late 70s, and then through the 80s. But I can't do it now. I mean, my eyes. I have some beautiful kind of cross stitch stuff. Maybe when I'll put some pictures in. You know what? I'll stop here, but I'll put some pictures right here of some of my county cross stitches that I won. You know, I think one of them I won the county fair, and then then they sent it to the state fair, and I got second or something. But I loved doing that. But now my eyes, I mean, I have cataracts developing, and I have lots of floaters, so I can't really. It would make me crazy to look at all the, get all the colors, do the pattern. It's too. So no, I don't count as cross stitch anymore, but I loved it. Okay, in here, she's got another page here, Shine Brightly, and she's got some fun little things. Now in here, I might want to use this journal for things to do with sewing. I have one I'm using now, but it's sort of full. And what I do is if something inspires me, I'll take a picture of it, and I will then put it in the book just so I remember, not to copy anybody, but like, you know, if I see somebody's embroidery I really like, and that way it kind of helps me remember, oh, let's do some, I keep wanting to do thistles and I always forget. And so, you know, stuff like that. And I might want to use this for that. And if I do that, I will take some of these out, and then put in other stuff, you know, of my own. But that's what everybody does. There's the other side of the butter. Check out the scissors. I still remember the day, 1877. I still remember the day when, just a minute, because you know what's going to happen is Siri's going to start talking to me from my iPad. I still remember the day when I went shopping with my mom, my first sewing class in middle school, I think it was. And that's when that's who taught me to sew, middle school. And I went and got my Ginghur scissors that look just like this, and, you know, my shears. And then you go and get your fabric and everything. And, you know, I remember I made a really pretty, I was going to stop it. I didn't stop it. Well, at the end, I'll have some of my cross stitches. My first thing I made in that class was a dress, and of course we wore them really short, super short dress. If I find that picture, I'll put it in, but I don't know if I'm going to look for that picture. And a coat that went over it, and so that was my drawing. And I think a blouse too. I got an A on it, but I remember I was talking to people. I was very social bunny, you know, and go around talking to people. So I was talking to people while I was cutting out an armhole. It's very no. The armhole seam, you know, when you're cutting it down, I'm going to cut the little cuts in it to make it so that it, you know, since it's a round place, it lays well. And I cut outside the seam and I ruined the thing. I was so upset. And then the teacher goes, well, maybe you shouldn't be walking around and talking. But she helped me fix it. And so, so that was neat. So, but yeah, I got an A on that. I remember I really liked it. That's how I learned to sew. And that's when I learned to type too, because we had the typewriters. And now that was in high school. I took a typewriter class and learned how to type. And we learned how to drive in school. Now you have to pay, at least in California, you have to pay someone else to give you that class. And they don't teach you in school anymore, which, you know, they did a thing where you had all the money from Indian casinos, you know, and so no one wanted to have Indian casinos everywhere. Well, then they said yes, and part of them, and the lottery too. No one wanted that. Well, the money's going to go to the school districts. Yeah, what a joke! They still make the kids buy all the stuff, and you know they should be rich with lottery money. Let me just tell you. But anyway, so yeah, they don't do anything anymore. I don't think they teach sewing. They don't teach home ec. They don't teach driving. You know, all those things you have to pay for and teach your own. You know, have your own kid do it from a driving instructor. So I mean, you know, you think. I start thinking, well, what are they teaching if they make you buy everything? Okay, I'm trying to get this off without ruining it. What did I do? Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so it's another one that she did and put a little bauble on there. Very pretty. And then this is a little flippy thing. Okay, now this gets very, I remember this one. This gets very, okay, so this opens like this and like that, right? So then if you close that, you turn it this way. There's a tag in here, which I probably have it out somewhere. Is there a tag? Yeah, there's a tag in there, and then there's these spots. I just dropped. Oh, here it is. So and then there's these little pockets here. You put this in, and then this guy too, right? And does it open again or what? So yeah, I find this. I get dyslexic over this. Anyway, very nice, very nice. I love this. So now if I needed to do a butterfly, which, you know, a couple of times I did want to do butterflies, and I just can't draw like other people. I mean, I do really beautiful things with my stitching, but you know, so this is nice to have this. See, I could just use my light thing and draw the pattern when I figure out how to use it. Probably too much information. Okay, so in here is another one. I think I took it out. No, I put it back? No, I did. Okay, so this is so pretty here. And then it's a pretty tag here. goes right in there. And this is really pretty ribbon or trim. I don't know if it's ribbon, if it's actually ribbon. Okay, like this, like that. Okay, more patterns. Rachel recently had a kit where you could buy something and it some kind of old, in fact I bought one, and it had one of those original patterns like that thing in there. So I'm excited to get that. One of her kits, I don't know, one of her magazines or something you buy, and then it had that in there. It might be how cute. If everything's out of order, Brooke, it's because I went to move some stuff around and then I forgot I was going to do a movie. Oh my, I know. And it's a really pretty one here. So if you're thinking I didn't put it like that, yeah, you probably didn't. And I accidentally put everything wrong. I love this. I love this digital. And here's an old check. Now see, that's what I mean. Yeah, we're going to keep your trash. It's funny that they still had it wherever they found it, wherever they find this stuff. But see, we don't have this fun stuff on ours with all these seals and stuff. And I told Rachel the other day, because we text back and forth sometimes. I told her that my friends, they don't get this. They don't get why I do journals like this. They don't get it. They don't get why you would buy stuff like this. Why? And she said the same thing with her. I mean, her sister and her mother, they all, you know, she can share with them because they really enjoy it and they all get it. But other people just look at you like you're semi-crazy, you know, buy an old book that it's all worm-eaten. Not, you know, not to really collect the book, but to get the paper that's in the book. But yeah, my friends, the friends, I have a group of friends that you know, we've been together forever here in Hanford. We'll go out to dinner once a month, usually celebrate someone's birthday, and there's 9 of us if you count me. So I was gonna make a Christmas thing. I thought they would like that, you know, like a daily planner thing. But yeah, I haven't even done that. I've got too many other things to do, so I probably won't do it. Okay, this goes in here. I'll struggle with that. Oh, it's a bag. Duh. It's a paper bag. I remember now. I just love everything in this, Brooke. I do. I just love it. And I probably will use it for things that have to do with sewing. You know, as soon as I finish the other journal I have that I've been using that with. More of this paper. Very nice. And another beautiful tab here. Sewing course. So not only I liked her stitching, but I like the fact that the theme had a bunch of this kind of sewing stuff in there, patterns and embroidery things, because all that is very, what do you call it? Inspiring. You know, if you're going to sew. This is the backside. What she did, she put something crunchy in here. And I'll try and remember to find the site where she's working on this so that you can see what she says about it and stuff, and the tutorials and stuff. But yeah, so then she put together, I don't do it this way, she put together the other fabric, and then she went ahead and sewed on here. It looks like, I don't know if she hand sewed it or sewed it with machine, because there is some machine sewing. You notice how I lost my voice right there. The machine part didn't come out. Okay, so, but she sewed it together here so that it's quilted, you know. So that's kind of nice. Oh, and I wanted to show this. I really like this, Brooke. You must have a stamp. So it says, it looks like it's just an ephemera thing, but she wrote her name Brooke, and she put the year, and crafted by hand, and insured by life, or inspired by life. No, inspired by life, insured for life. Inspired by life, one of a kind. Very cute seal here. Very nice, very nice. I love that. Okay, so that one's done. And then I had also got from her a little Christmas, has some ephemera in here. And I wanted to tell you, Brooke, that, look, it's like this. I don't know, I have to, I think you got it. These things fell off, so I know they must go somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where. But I'll figure it out at some point. Anyway, so this is a fun little flippity floppity thing. And she's got lots of ephemera in here, lots of little thingies where you can do a December daily if you wish in here, or keep notes, you know, keep it with you, keep notes. So see, she has these guys on here. And this is just, oh, I love this, because usually you can't see the lacy stuff that's on top of the grid or whatever behind it. I really like this digital. I don't know where she got it. Then this opens this way. It's one of these foldy ones. And then in here you have a bag that has a tag, a embossed tag. Okay, and then I really like this from a magazine, a Christmas magazine or something that has some fun looking things in there. These things are always really good for inspirational for me, because at our church we do a lot of dinners and things where, in fact, there's a women's brunch. I don't know if I'm supposed to help decorate a table, but it's nice to see things like this and get inspiration from it, because sometimes you get, you don't want to do the same thing over and over again. This is a pocket there, another envelope pocket. Over here she's got, oh look, this comes out. Oh, because it goes on here. And this is one of those big ones, but it's a coated green one. I have some that are metal that are that I use when I bind the journals together, like Rachel does. They work nicely. And here they got all kinds of little things. This is kind of fun, because then you could use these tags. However, I've gotten to where, I mean, I have some people I give gifts to, but I think last year I might have told you, that's really cute, that what I do is, last year I gave the moms, so my daughter-in-law and my daughter, X amount of money. And I said, okay, you buy the gifts, wrap them, and say they're from me. Because I can't do it. I don't feel, that whole year I felt terrible. And I used to like doing that, but it's really, it's a hardship for me to do that stuff now. So I said, here's the way it's going to be, and you're going to like it. So no one complained about it. It doesn't mean they wouldn't have complained about it, but, hey. Then this opens this way now. Look at, very, look. And here's some more writing, places you can write. Cute little tags. Pre-coffee dyed or tea dyed, whichever you're fancy. Some pretty paper. And things like this. So that's a neat, is that a bag? Or no, it's some kind of wrapping paper. That's cool. Then over here, she's got an old, just one of the telegrams. I bought some telegrams from her, yeah. We had a fun night that night, bidding on the telegrams that she had. And this is some other paper. Like this, right? This is like this, like this. And then we're back to the front, right? Yeah. So this is a cute little thing too. So I got that also from Brooke. So guys, I wanted to thank you for watching, and if I can remember, it's not hard to make the cross pictures because I have those hanging on the wall, so I'll take some of those pictures and show you, and hopefully remember to comment so you can get this lovely book if you would like it. It's a very wonderful book. It's wonderful. I want to thank all the new subscribers, because that makes me so happy that you're here, and I'm not monetized or anything. And I'm not, that's not bad. I just don't do it. And so, so I just do this for fun. I know I'm not one of those people that says subscribe and like and all that stuff. Everything I watch, not so much the journalers, they don't do it. Not the junk journalers, but other shows I watch, they all say subscribe and, subscribe and push the like button. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to subscribe. I don't usually subscribe because who cares? But I am not going to push the like button until I've seen it and see if I like it, right? Anyway, I talk back to the TV. Anyway, I think whoever wins this will love it. So please make a comment, and it won't go on forever, but it will certainly be before the next video I put up. And I think you will like it. It talks about making your own inks in here. Shows you some things about slow stitching. The longer I go, the more I like weird, not weird journals, but journals that look like this, like I just got, that aren't so perfect on the inside, that have all kinds of odd things, you know, that are sort of, I'm trying not to have the glare, that have odd sort of, you know, it's just all like, I don't know if any of you've seen Kathleen Sunby's. Look, I've given you several people to watch now. Kathleen Sunby. She has a wonderful site, and I've got a couple of her journals, and they're fantastic. But I don't think I'd ever write in them, because there's just, it's so, I think I have a video here somewhere on my channel of the journal swap we did. And just, it's gorgeous. Now, I am using that one, though. I'm putting some special stuff in there. So I am using that one, but it's very eclectic and filled with strange papers going every which way, and I just love it. I love the messy eclecticness of it all. So anyway, make a comment on here for this, and thank you for watching. This looks like it's a long video again. I'm sorry, but I really appreciate everybody. And so see you again next time. Bye.